Hello again, everybody. It's DVO Derek Van Otten, and I'm inviting you into my home office on this episode. I am recording down in my office because it has been a busy week coming back from conference. The reason being, it's been kind of busy. I'll say this: the 24th of July is a state holiday for us in Utah. So we have the 4th of July, the 24th of July, month end, going to conference. It's been busy. And so I am just catching up with a lot of things. I'm training a new scheduler as well, trying to catch up, do bookkeeping. I wanted to make sure that before I went to conference as well, I made sure everyone was getting paid, because the last thing I wanted was someone saying, hey, I didn't get paid for this job, and running into them at the conference. So I made sure everyone's taken care of. So anyway, it's been busy, and I'm still just working away, catching up on things. It's been fun though. Have set some record months the last couple months. I hope you have as well. Real quick, I want to thank everyone, because the last episode that I recorded in San Diego, right at the end of conference, I have probably gotten the most DMs from that episode. And it was simply titled, I think it was LSS Conference 2023, I think is what it was called, something like that. And I've gotten the most DMs about it. I didn't post it on my social media that I had a new episode, but I've gotten the most DMs about it because of the topics being discussed about the breaking down what the signing services have to go through to pay everybody. And I was getting messages from signing agents just saying that, they never had thought about that before. And it was so nice of me to break it down for them so they can understand the other side of things. And then I was getting DMs from signing service owners saying, thank you for talking about that. Like, just no one understands what we have to go through sometimes. And I was honestly shocked by that. And I actually want to go in the future, talk a little bit more about this. All right. So go in a little bit more depth, more detail about breaking things down. So I think I want to talk about that on a future episode. I had some other ideas for this episode, however, but there was something that has been kind of bothering me lately. And I thought, what? If this is bothering me, it's probably bothering other signing service owners or title companies. And I thought, I want to talk about it on this episode because I want you to be peak signing agents. I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I am seeing. So that's what I thought I'd talk about on this week's episode. And that topic is reaching out as soon as you get a signing. Now, some of you are probably listening to this or watching this and thinking, yeah, obviously. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not so obvious to some people, but I want to break it down a little bit more. And again, I always want to give you guys tidbits on every episode that help you. And I'm going to share with you what I did to help me in my calendar and contacting people, and it just helped me out. I'm gonna talk about that towards the end, so you want to make sure you stay tuned for that. All right, so what happened? Why do I want to bring this up? Why do I want to talk about this? Well, I have assigned. Well, I shouldn't say I have. Multiple times, I'll assign a notary, a signing agent. And I can see, I've talked about this before, but I can see when they've looked at the order. I can see they've actually opened it up and looked at the order. I can see that. And a lot of systems, if you don't, okay, all right. So if you're a rookie, all right, or you're thinking about becoming a signing agent, what happens is, I'm going to break it down a little bit more just in case. What happens is you get a notification. You've been assigned to the order. You get a notification. And in that notification, it's an email notification. It breaks things down. Here's the names of the people. Here's their phone number. Here's the address you're meeting them at. This is the type of signing it is. It's a refi, purchase, HELOC, whatever. Debt consolidation, whatever it is, you're going to get that email notification. All right? And usually, most platforms, they're going to want you to confirm that appointment. They want you to call, introduce yourself, and confirm everything. Make sure the address is right. Make sure that all the people will be there. So you need to confirm that. And then you put some type of confirmation update that you've confirmed it. And some platforms allow you, or I should say, I take it back. Some platforms will send an automatic email. So if you haven't confirmed like in an hour or 2 hours, you'll get an automatic email sent to you. And it'll just say, hey, just a quick reminder, make sure you call. And that's nice because sometimes you're busy, all right? Sometimes you're in the middle of a signing and you see an order come through on your phone and you're like, yeah, I want that order. So you hit accept, but you're in the signing, you get the notification, you're busy, and then you get the reminder, hey, don't forget to confirm that appointment. You go, oh yeah, I need to do that still. And that's nice, all right? That's nice. That's if you forget. Because things happen. I have definitely forgotten to make a phone call because I was just busy. I was in a signing. I was driving, whatever it was, I was busy. And I said, okay, I'll do that when I stop or I'll do that when I finish. And sometimes you forget about it. So that's what's nice about the confirmation reminder. But I will, again, like I said, break down at the end of this episode what I did to help me combat that. Anyway, back to this point of this episode. So what drives me crazy as a signing service owner is when I see a signing agent hasn't even looked at the order. Now, my scheduler will actually call the person, the signing agent. My scheduler will call and just say, hey, just want to let you know we assigned that order to you. How soon can you give them a call? You know, we just emailed you special instructions, you know, whatever. And we just want to make it just a nice contact because we also know that some of these platforms, the notifications, the confirmation reminders, sometimes they don't go through. All right. Sometimes we know they don't go through. The systems are not perfect. So anyway, we like to make a phone call. But it drives me crazy when I see a signing agent hasn't looked at the order all day long. In fact, sometimes they don't even look at it until the next day to call. Let me tell you why it's important, though. Again, it's not just about us, the signing agents, okay? It's everyone involved. So this is the breakdown, right? Let's just say it's a purchase or a sale. The real estate agent is getting in touch with the title company saying, hey, we need to get this scheduled. Or if it's like a purchase or refinance, the lender is getting in contact with the title company, for example, and saying, hey, we need to get a notary scheduled on this. It just goes down the line. The lender, the real estate agent tells the lender tells the title company tells the signing service. The signing service passes that on to the notary. But what's happening in the meantime? Well, their lender or their real estate agent knows that they should be getting a call from a notary to confirm the appointment. So maybe after a couple hours, they just, hey, has the notary contacted you to confirm the appointment? And then when the signers say, nope, we haven't got a phone call yet, we haven't got an email, text, nothing. Then who do they go to? They go to the title company and just say, hey, by the way, our client, everyone's client, has said they haven't heard from the notary yet. Can we make sure we have a notary lined up? Now the title company has to go back to the signing service and say, I thought we have a notary lined up. Do we or do we not? And when will they reach out? Now the signing service, right? Everyone's just kind of taking a moment out of their day because one person, the signing agent, didn't do their job yet. So everyone's kind of going backtrack like, okay, so what's going on with this? Now what the real estate agent or what the lender is hoping to say is when they call their signer, their client, our client as well, and say, hey, has the notary reached out to you and confirmed the appointment? They're hoping their client says, yep, we're all confirmed. We're all set. That's what they're hoping to hear. But when it's been a few hours and they contact their client, because a good real estate agent, a good lender is going to follow up with their client. And they're going to ask them, has a notary contacted you? If they say no, they're going to be a little upset. If they're upset, who are they going to tell? They're going to tell the title company. If the title company is getting bothered out of their day because the signing agent hasn't confirmed yet, who do they take it out on? The signing service. And now who the signing service is going to call? The signing agent again. I just want you guys to kind of see that breakdown a little bit again, all right? Now maybe, again, you're good at this. And you do this. Every time you get a signing, you're confirming right away. That's fantastic. But I still want you to understand the process. Again, it's not only just confirming the appointment, but it's everything else with our job. It goes down a line. We need to do our job correctly. We need to be the peak signing agents that we're supposed to be so that everyone in the process, they don't have to worry about it. They go, oh, great, the notary's on top of it. Fantastic. We have a great title company. We have a great signing service company. We have a great signing agent on the job. That's what they want to know. Okay? So I just wanted to kind of share that with you just so you see how important it is, even the littlest things. Oh, hey, I called the client. They didn't answer. I called them again a couple hours later. They still haven't answered. I've even texted them. I just want everyone to know that I have contacted this signer twice. I left 2 voicemails. I've sent a text message. Hey, even if that's the answer, that's okay. That's okay. But it just shows that the signing agent is on their game, and we got a good signing agent in our hands to do the job for us. Okay. I just want to share, and it could be anything, whether you've confirmed it, whether they had questions, whether they gave you a cashier's check, whether they wired the money already, whatever it is, you collected their ID. If you just, again, I've talked about this, you can't over communicate. Let them know what's going on in the process. Okay. I just wanted to share that with you because it goes down the line. So I have one right now where we sent out a text message on Friday. The signing agent accepted the job. All right. We called her up and said, hey, we sent you the email of the special instructions. How soon can you give them a call? This was Friday. I said, well, you know what? I'm actually out of town. Can I call them tomorrow, Saturday? We said, sure. All right. Not a big deal. We said this on a Friday. They said the appointment was for Tuesday. They said they'll call on Saturday. So not a huge deal. It was kind of late in the day on Friday, so we weren't too worried about it. But, Saturday, late afternoon rolls around. Actually, the afternoon rolls around and I send a confirmation reminder. Hey, don't forget to confirm. A few hours later, I don't hear anything. I look at the order. I'm actually at a birthday party. It's a Saturday afternoon. I'm at a birthday party, and I'm looking. I look at the order and I realize the signing agent, it's late afternoon, still hasn't even looked at the order. Even after I sent the confirmation reminder, I called her up. Hey, did you realize we got you this appointment? She said, I am aware. I told your scheduler I'll call Saturday. And I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of late in the afternoon. Are you gonna call soon? I said, because they're expecting a phone call, right? Because, again, the title company or their agent or their lender told them to expect a phone call from a notary. Remember, they've been told this, okay? And so she said, okay, yes, I'll give them a call soon. But there was no urgency, right? There's no urgency because she was on vacation. Now, I've been on vacation, and I've received requests during my vacation, right? So let's just say it's a Friday. I'm on vacation. I get a request. Hey, are you available Monday for a signing? And maybe I am. And I hit yes, I'm available. And I get the order. Guess what I do? Even when I'm on vacation, I quickly put it in my calendar and I call and confirm. We've all been there, right? We've all accepted a signing and called and confirmed. How long does that take? 10 minutes maybe? At the maximum, right? You're copying from your email, putting it in your calendar, calling them up to confirm, let them know you confirmed or that you left them a voicemail, whatever it is. How long does that take? Probably not even 10 minutes. Even if you're on vacation, you've got time to do it. Maybe not at that moment. I get it. You're not at that moment, and I'll share with you what I do. But maybe not at that exact moment you're available to confirm the appointment. But you definitely can squeeze in 5-10 minutes to do that at some point. Right? Maybe you're going to go to the restroom. Maybe you order your food. You're waiting for your food to come. Whatever, right? There is an opportunity, even on vacation, to confirm an appointment. It doesn't take long. And that's what frustrates me, because even when I'm on vacation and I get an order, I'm still confirming that appointment. It doesn't take that long. And maybe that's where my frustration comes from, because there's just a lack of urgency from a lot of signing agents. Even though, okay, as I said that out loud, I want to make sure that everyone understands the majority of signing agents are great to work with. I'm gonna just make sure I clarify that. And if you're listening to this podcast, you are one of them. In fact, if you are listening to this podcast and you are really enjoying it, whether it's on podcast or on YouTube, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe, give it a follow, whatever your podcast or YouTube platform allows you to do. Please take a quick moment and do that for me. Thank you. So let me share with you guys what it is that I do. Okay, let's say I am on vacation. I was just in San Diego, right, at the conference. And I didn't leave right away. I made a little vacation out of it, a mini vacation. And guess what was happening? I was getting requests. And even my clients, I think I talked about this, even on a Saturday or Sunday night, they were still messaging me, can you do this Monday or Tuesday? Anyway, this is what I do. Let's just say I'm busy, I'm doing something at the moment, and I see that email come through, all right, or text. When I see that come through, let's say it's text, because a lot of my customers will text me, hey, are you available or can you get this scheduled? I'll respond with, yeah, send me it, email me the details. Or if they want me to specifically do it, I'll just quickly enter it into my calendar. And I won't put details in. I'll just put I'll just put the name of my client in there, the title company, or whatever it is, right? That's what I do. Let's just say I get an email and it's like a request, hey, can you get this for me? Can you schedule this or can you do this for me? And I respond, yes, I can. And what I do at that moment is when I respond, I then mark my email unread so that I still have that notification. I've learned that if I respond, but I don't do anything with it right away, and I just try to remember only, I will forget. That's me, all right? And if you're like me, if you know you're going to forget, then I will mark my email unread. And that just, I see that notification. There's that notification on my phone or on my computer, and I see I have an unread email. And when I look back, I say, oh, yes, I need to get this scheduled or make a phone call. But if I am OCD about notifications. I don't like any notifications on my phone. I like it nice and clean. So when I see a notification, that's definitely a signal for me that I need to get something taken care of. So that is one thing that I do. Another thing that I do, I'm going to give you guys some of my great secrets here, okay? Hope you like it. All right. This is what I do. When I get a signing that I'm doing, I use emojis in my calendar. Imagine that. I use emojis in my calendar. Now, whether I'm getting it from my client, and I might just name the title company. I just usually put the title company's name. First American, Old Republic, Fidelity. I'm just shouting out the biggest title companies in the country. I'm just shouting out random names here, okay? So I'll put that. That's the subject of my calendar. Or let's just say it's like SnapDocs. I put SnapDocs, right, in my calendar. That's just how I name it. But what I do is when I'm naming in my calendar, I'm using emojis. And that helps me stay organized with what's going on. This is how I create my calendar. Are you ready for this? Okay. When I'm putting this into my calendar, I put a phone emoji. Then the name. So let's just say I put phone emoji, signing order. Phone emoji, SnapDocs. Phone emoji, Fidelity. That's just an example, a real life example of what I do. I put emojis to help me stay organized. So I put the emoji, phone. What does that tell me? That tells me I still need to make that phone call. And I live off my calendar. So I'm always looking at my calendar to see what's going on, where am I at, what do I need to get done. I'm always looking at my calendar. I put the phone emoji. That means I have to make a phone call. So as soon as I get the request, the first thing I put in my calendar is phone emoji and the title. And that just tells I need it. And even if I'm going to make the phone call right that second, I still put the phone emoji. So I put the phone emoji. I make my phone call. Now let's just say, I'm in a signing and I get a request. Hey, can you do it? And I say yes. And let's say I'm at the signing. I get a request and I'm just sitting there. They have to go and they have to look for their bank information or they have to look for their ID or something like that. Okay, great. Go ahead and grab that. And while they do that, I'll put this in my calendar, phone emoji. And that way I don't see my inbox full or anything like that. But when I'm done with my signing, I can go, okay, what's next on my calendar? Oh, I still need a call. There's a phone emoji. That means I need to make a phone call to confirm. So once I call, if they don't answer, I'm going to leave them a voicemail or I'm going to send them a text or I should say, send them a text. But because they didn't answer, I put a red X emoji. That means I have not confirmed it yet. So I look at my calendar, it's like, oh, you know what? I still have this red X. Now I let whoever hired me, I let them know I did not confirm it, or I left them a voicemail, I let them know. But that means I still need to follow up, okay? Maybe they were at work, maybe they were doing something with the kids, so maybe I'll follow up, later in the evenings. Anyway, red X means I have left a voicemail and or text, and I still need to confirm. If I did call them and they did answer and we did confirm, I I let whoever hired me, I let them know it's confirmed for a set day and time. And then I change the emoji from the phone emoji or from the red X if they didn't answer earlier to a green check mark. That means check, we're good to go. It's all confirmed. That is the emoji I use for a confirmed appointment. So when I look at it, I'm like, great, I have called, I have confirmed, I'm waiting on documents now. So when I get the email, when I get the notification that documents are ready, I change the emoji again to a paper. It's like a paper and pencil emoji. That tells me the documents are ready for me. Let's say it's Monday. I have a signing on Friday. I get the request on Monday. I put the phone emoji, put in the details in my phone, my calendar. I call and confirm, change it to the green emoji. And I say, all right, client, I have confirmed the appointment for Friday. Here's the time and date. They say, great, and here's the documents. That's a Monday. I'm not printing out documents Monday for a Friday appointment. Why? Because documents change. We've all been there. Documents change, and I don't want to reprint documents. So I will change the emoji now to the paper emoji. And that tells me I have documents. And when it's the day before, I will now print the documents. And that's what the emoji does. It just lets me know. Once I have printed the documents, I erase all emojis. That means I'm confirmed, I'm printed, and I'm ready to rock and roll. That is what I do to stay organized. All right? I use emojis. Phone emoji, I need to call and confirm. Red X, they have not answered my phone call or texted me back yet. The green check mark is we're all confirmed, and the paper emoji means documents are ready. And I will use multiple emojis. So for example, I called and they did not answer. So I put the red X, but I did get documents. I'm going to put the red X and the paper. It lets me know I haven't confirmed yet. I still need to confirm, but I do have documents. Or it's the phone emoji. I still need to call. I just got the order. So I still need to call and confirm it, but they already sent me documents. So I've got the document emoji and the phone emoji just saying I still need to call. The only time I use two emojis is when documents are ready. It's going to be the document emoji and an action I still need to do. It means they gave me documents, I still need to call, or they haven't answered my phone call, I still need to call them back. Hope that didn't confuse anybody, but that is my little secret to keep my calendar in order. Now, as a signing service owner myself, and if you are as well, I do the same thing in our calendar. My scheduler does it. My scheduler does it. I can see it in my calendar. I can see that the notary still has to call and confirm. I can see whether we've gotten documents for that order, whether they've been printed, whether the notary has left them a voicemail, but we still need to confirm that appointment. I can see all of that from my calendar. And it's just a very visual way to do everything. It's just very visual. And that's it. And I've trained my scheduler the same way. So when we're looking at our calendars are synced up. I can see what's going on. And it's easy to communicate. So that's how I stay organized as a signing agent. I use emojis. I leave my emails unread if I still need to get back to it because I'm busy at the time. I'm eating lunch with my family. I'm in a signing. I'm doing some marketing. I'm visiting with my clients. And I just can't get to it. I just leave it unread. Even if I've read it and I responded, I'm going to mark unread just to tell me I need to follow up with that still. So that's what I do. And so I hope that helps you, even though you might think, hey, I'm on top of it, DVO. I call and confirm right away. I still want to share those tips with you. And if you're not calling and confirming right away, show some urgency, okay? Everyone's waiting for it to get confirmed. The signers are waiting for a phone call, and it goes down the line. So just, again, don't always think about yourself. Think about everyone involved. Yeah, I get you're busy. I get you're on vacation. It takes less than 10 minutes. You definitely can squeeze 10 minutes in to do that. Like I said, maybe when you're in the bathroom, maybe when you're ordering food, whatever, you can definitely squeeze that in, all right? Hope that helps. Keep being awesome because I know you are. Keep being the peak signing agents you are meant to be for you and your family because, like I've said, you deserve it. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.